Hello, I'm Tanya Marie, and I'm here in this segment to get to know y'all, and you know me, and we're just going to chat. I'm just going to tell you about me and things that I do to make myself special, and also to make my marriage stay hot and spicy. And also I'm going to give you some tips on different things. But so you can send me letters, comments, questions. I'll answer them to the best of my knowledge. Like, these are my thoughts and how I get from day to day and year from year. A lot of people ask me, how do I keep the spice in my relationship? Well, yes, I'm a newlywed. We haven't even reached our year yet. But it's the little things. I get up with Sam in the morning when he goes to work. I work here at home, sing, write. I do freelance writing, freelance photography and stuff like that. I try to keep myself busy. And yes, I do. I love my yoga. It helps to relax me. But getting back to what I was saying, it's the little things in life that you can do for your relationship. I get up with Sam in the morning before he goes to work. No matter, even if he goes to work early, there's only been a couple of times that he's actually left before sunrise and I've actually stayed in bed. Shame on me. But I like that little moment in the morning where we can have coffee together. That's special to me. And I can see him off to work. I can give him that good morning kiss and that kiss before he leaves for work, and let him know that I'm thinking of him during the day. And Sam is not just my husband, my lover, my companion. He is actually my best friend. And that's what you need in a relationship. Yes, you do have your girlfriends, your boyfriends, excuse me, your girlfriends and your friends, your companions is what I meant. Your husband or your boyfriend is what I'm saying, needs to be your best friend. When you have that relationship that you know that you can be goofy with. I mean, we go out bowling. I'm not very good at it, but we go out bowling. We go out. If you check some of my pictures on Facebook and some of the videos, you can see we get really down crazy. Things that best friends do. But you know that love is there. Some of the times I get, just like a best friend, I get competitive when we play pool or we bowl and stuff like that. That is how you keep your relationship going, and you always have that connection, not just the love affair and the sex and all that. I mean, that's great, but you have that connection of being best friends. Don't ever lose that. And a lot of relationships lose that. And you watch Jerry Springer, you watch Murray Povich and other things on TV, talk shows on TV, and this one's cheating on this one's cheating on this one. It's because, number one, they don't have that friendship. They think after you say I do, you're husband and wife. Yes, you are husband and wife, but you're also lovers, you're best friends, and you're still boyfriend and girlfriend. You need to keep that bond of best friends. You fell in love with him. Why? Not just to be his wife. You fell in love with that person. I should rephrase that, okay? Not just to be their spouse. You fell in love with that person because you were friends first. You have to go through the emotions when you're in a relationship. First, you're strangers. Martina McBride and other singers have put it in special ways. You have to be your strangers first, and then your companion, and then your acquaintances, and then your friends, and then your best friends, and then your lovers, and then your boyfriend and girlfriend. And if you keep going, you could be husband and wife. But you still have to remember where you come from, okay? In your relationship. You can't jump from strangers to lovers or marriage. It won't work. You have to have that friendship. And you have to keep that friendship. And that's what keeps your love alive. That's how Sam and I keep alive. Don't be afraid to do things that your friend wants, your husband or your spouse wants to do. Like, I'm sure Sam doesn't like to go to the museums all the time, like I do. So we compromise. How we compromise is we actually say, okay, we're together for this weekend. What do we need to do? And what do we want to do? Like some of the times when we have nothing to do, he'll say, it's your weekend. And I have to come up, I'm on the spot, and I have to come up with, okay, what are we going to do for that weekend? And then the following weekend, I will, and then the following weekend, I will say, Sam, it's your weekend. We'll do what you want to do. So we always have something that we're doing that not only makes us happy, but it makes our spouse happy, and it keeps our relationship. So we are finding different things out all the time. Myself, if I don't get like the museums and culture in my life, and it's all play, I become a very not angry, not depressed, but I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there's something missing here. I need the fun going out and singing at karaoke or going to bowl and things like that and just being fun. I also need that culture where it comes to the museums, arts. It comes to going to a play. I need that in my life. I need the culture also. Like some of the times, let's take for instance, okay, was it last month? A couple of months ago, I decided, okay, he asked me, he said, it's your weekend, what do you want to do? And I looked at him and I said, I know you really probably won't like to do this, but let's go to the museum. Let's go see the Egyptian exhibit. So we went and we had a blast. I'm sure Sam probably didn't like all of it, but I had never been to the museum here, so we went. He did that as a compromise, not to make me happy, but, well, yes, to make me happy and make me satisfied, but he also did it because it was something to do with me. So it was something that I like to do. So he did it with me. Some of the times you don't always like to do something that your spouse likes to do, or your partner. Some of the times you do have to bite your tongue, and you do the things that they like to do that you don't like to do. But being with that person and doing something with that person keeps you together, keeps that friendship, that bond. Like, you're not compromising, but you're doing it not for them, but for you both, to keep that bond. And also, don't knock it until you try it. Like, we're thinking of going back to dancing, just so we can have something to do together, something else, something to learn. Some of the times you might not like what the other person likes. It's almost like living together, okay? You have your things that you like. He or she has their things that they like, okay? Some of the times, if you put them together, they work out wonderful. Some of the times you have to compromise, and you have to say, well, you know what? This is your room. Why don't you put this in your room? This is your office. Why don't you put this in your office? This is your game room, music room, etc. With your bedroom, you actually compromise. See, I am getting into the floral and the lacy things. Sam thinks they're a little too feminine, not masculine enough. So you compromise. You both go shopping together for the bedding or the items in your room, in your bedroom, and you decide together. Some of the times there's been some things that that I've loved, and he's thought were god awful. And there's been some times that I thought his taste was but then we'll find something that we both like. And if you can do that, your relationship will be the most wonderfulest thing in your life. See, my life actually started when I met Sam. The happiest that I have been is with Sam at our house. He's the best thing that could have ever happened to me. And that's how your relationship should be. We don't fight. We do argue, just like everybody else. We never go to bed angry. We always deal with what's going on. If you keep that line of communication, you remember that your spouse or your partner is your best friend, that you can tell anything to, and you can do anything with. I mean, some of the times we've had intimate moments and we've just ended up laughing because something would happen in our intimate moment and we'd end up just laughing. Now, who can you do that with except your best friend? So, I guess my segment today is always remember, yes, they're your husband, your spouse, your wife, your lover, your partner. But first, they became your best friend. If you keep that in mind, I'm sure you will have a better relationship as a spouse, partner, lover, husband, wife. And you will cherish the moments that you are together. You will really have them special, at that special time. If you keep that in mind every day, wait a minute, this is my best friend, not just my husband, not just the father or the mother to my children. This is my best friend. You will have a better marriage. You will have a better relationship. You will be able to talk about anything without fighting. And you will, if you're a nagger, you'll stop nagging, because you'll learn, okay, this needs to be done in our house. How are we going to do this? Let's do it together. I mean, there's plenty of times that I've gone to the Home Depot and you've seen me actually out there with I look like I'm playing the violin, huh? With a chainsaw, sawing wood. I mean, I get my hands dirty just as well as he does. I mean, when it comes out to shoveling the garage, shoveling the driveway or plowing the driveway, I'm right in that truck with him, that plow truck. I'm actually out there shoveling. Have to make repairs on the hot tub, I'm right out there with him. It's not all the fun also that you do with your best friend. It's also the labor. So if you do things together, anything, you will have a better relationship, is what I'm getting at. So relax, have fun, and cherish each other. That's what I'm saying. Take that time out with your best friend. And just say, hey, you're my best friend and I love you. And if you have any questions or you have any concerns or you just need someone to listen, shoot me an email. I check my email almost every day. And if you're on Facebook and you see me, just befriend me and say, hey, I like what you're doing, thank you. Or if you have any questions or concerns, let me know. And I'm no expert on the subject or any of these subjects that I do. I'm just showing you a little of my life, of what I like to do. I'm showing you what I do in a day and what works for me. So I guess you'd say my segments, Cooking with Tanya and Crafting with Tanya, going out and singing, and these segments is more of life with Tanya. So let me know and have tea with me again. Oh, by the way, I need to read you this. I actually am drinking Vanilla Spice Perfect Energy Yogi Tea. It's great. It's an energy booster, so when you get tired during the afternoon. And it's got cute little sayings. My saying is, we are here to love each other, serve each other, and uplift each other. And I hope that's what I did for you today. So be well, be kind to each other, and most of all, be best friends.